are staying home and staying safe. This is Ramalingam from Holistic Investment Planners. Hi. This COVID-19 crisis has not only impacted your personal life and also your financial life. In this video, we are going to discuss about how you can make use of this lockdown time to take advantage and take your financial life to the next level. If you are not spending your time on these 5 important financial things, then you may have to regret in your personal finance area. Right? The first thing on which I request you to spend your time is create an information vault. Information vault is basically a financial block box. It can be an Excel file or an editable PDF file on which you store all your personal finance information like your bank account details, your mutual fund investments, insurance investments, share market investments, property investments, everything, and save it, protect it with password and share it with your spouse so that in case of any mishappening to you, your family will be able to access all your assets. Imagine if you have to be admitted in an isolated ward for next 30 days. Will your family be able to run the show? If you think yes, then just put it in a comment as yes or just put as no so that I'll be happy to view different answers. Right? So sharing this information vault with your spouse is very much important. Not only during this corona crisis, life is highly uncertain. Your family deserves to have this information with them. So make use of this lockdown time to create an information vault and share it with your spouse. For your easy access, we have created an information vault editable PDF file. If you need that template, just send an email to the email ID shared in the description in the video. We will be happy to share that template. Please make use of this time to fill up that information vault. The second important point on which you need to spend your time is how your income is impacted because of this corona crisis. Many companies are affected because of this crisis. Is there going to be any job loss? Is there going to be any reduced pay? What is going to happen to your variable pay, your bonuses? Then in this case, just check up, is there going to be any reduction in your income? If there is going to be reduction in your income, how are you going to plan for that? How are you going to compensate for that? Is it by withdrawing from your emergency reserve or is it by reducing your expenses during this year? Now is the time to plan for that. Now you are with your family members, you can spend time, discuss with them and create a plan. Right? Now we will move on to the third important point on which you need to spend your time now. That is, how comfortable are you staying invested? All stock market gurus, mutual fund managers say that you have to stay invested now so that when the market recovers, your equity funds, equity mutual funds and equity share investments will also recover. Yes, they are correct. You have to stay invested. But are you comfortable? I'm not saying if you are not comfortable, you can come out of your equity investments. No. My question is, how are you going to increase your comfort during this volatility time frame so that you don't do any panic selling? Are you going to read some good investment related books that can help you become emotionally comfortable with these equity investments? Our website holisticinvestment.in has got good resources on stock market investing. You may would like to check on that. Also, you can schedule an appointment with your financial advisor and understand the logic behind why you have to stay invested so that you can become emotionally comfortable. Please make use of this time so that you can become emotionally comfortable with your investments. The fourth point on which I request you to spend your time, and this is one of the most important point, that is portfolio revamp. Whatever the equity investments you have got, please do a review. When the market recovers, it is not all your equity investments are going to recover. There may be a few investments, if you have got and they are poor performing, then there is a possibility that they may not recover, or they may recover slower than the market. If you are looking for a faster recovery, I suggest you to do a review and remove all your poor performing investments and reinvest them in better performing investments. If any below average investments, switch it to an above average investment. Please consult your financial advisor now and do that revamp now. When the market recovers, then you will miss the bus. So do that portfolio revamp now. The fifth point on which I request you to spend your time now, and again this fifth point is equally important, is portfolio rebalance. I'm sure you will be investing with an asset allocation ratio. Let us say you are investing 70% in equity and 30% in debt. If that 70% you have invested in equity has come down now, because market has crashed by close to 35%, so 70% of equity exposure would have come down to 55%, and your debt will be now 45%, right? You need to withdraw 15% from debt and put it in equity, so that again it becomes 70-30. When you are doing this portfolio rebalancing, that is withdrawing from debt and putting it in equity now, when the equity market is down, you are buying low. When the market recovers, you will recover faster because you have invested more money when the market has come down. So please do that portfolio rebalancing now, so that when the market recovers, you will recover faster. Alright? So don't miss the bus. Make use of this time, lockdown time, to do these 5 activities. If you are not spending time on these 5 activities, then there's a possibility that you may regret later. If you need any assistance in doing any of these 5 activities, please feel free to register for a complimentary consultation with us. A link is provided in the description. If you like this video, please share this with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.